Dundee United with a crucial victory at Tannadice against Hibernian, and you know what? It probably should have been a bit more comfortable for them, but to be fair to Hibs, I think Hibs could have scored quite a few more in this game, but it's a crucial 3 points for Dundee United after the results that kind of went against them yesterday, especially Ross County and all that good stuff. But yeah, they've closed the gap to 2 points, between them and Livy. It's 14 points. I'm not going to be focusing on Livy too much, but realistically, for relegation, it's definitely between Dundee United, County, and Kilmarnock. No, I mean, I guess to be fair, if those three win other the next two games and St Johnstone lose their two games, I mean, I guess you could say that's St Johnstone brought straight back into this dogfight, obviously. But in terms of this game, I don't know. I backed them. We did the SPFL preview show. I backed Dundee United to win. We did the predicting the top six and the bottom six video, predicting the split, and I predicted Dundee United to win here. I mean, I did predict 3-1, I think, on all occasions, but you know what? I got it right. And judging by the game, I think Dundee United should have won more, personally. But we kick off the game. Hibs, really good bit of play. The ball's fired into Nisbet, and he really should score this. I mean, he gets it on target. Initially, I didn't think he got it on target, but I mean, Buggerat, he saves it, but he doesn't really... Biggeretti, I don't know how you pronounce his name. I don't really care how you pronounce his name. He's fucking abysmal, right? But you know what? He saves this, and I don't think he has a fucking Scooby snack, to be honest, where the ball is. But you know what? He saves it, so fair play to him. Then BH, and BH crosses a really good ball in for Fletcher, and Fletcher takes it away, right? And it makes you think. I mean, I'm not a Dundee United fan, far thing from it, but with the quality that Stephen Fletcher can produce, even though I think, for Scotland, I don't think he should have been our starting striker for what seemed about 20 fucking years, but he was. And BH being like an Australian international, a really good left back, you feel like this combo should definitely have linked up more this season, where his balls are getting whipped in and Stevie Fletcher's hitting them in. This was Stephen Fletcher's 7th Premiership goal this season. That's just no good enough. It's a really good goal. Davy Marshall, no chance of getting near this, but I think personally, they should be getting more goals. I mean, even if you want to take BH out the equation, I think Stevie Fletcher should be getting more goals than that. But his staff for sure gets more goals in real life than he does in the FIFA 23 PS5 Dundee United career mode. But I digress about this. Hibs, after this, they're huffing and puffing, but I think Dundee United were the better team. Stephen Fletcher had another chance in the start of the second half that probably could have went in. But in terms of the first half, first half was a bit dead. I feel like the second half was a lot better. This game was on Sky, so it was a bit depressing seeing one stand literally had one fan in it. It's a relegation scrap. See what we've seen Dundee United producing at the start of this season when they were at home to Ace and the stadium was packed out going ballistic. I get it, right? Big difference between a fucking European game, right, and this. But at the same time, Scottish football, man, you need people to back their clubs and not just turn up for when they're in a fucking European game. But to be fair, that goes for the Old Firm as well. The atmosphere at an Old Firm game, for a Rangers or Celtic game in Europe, is always going to be better than, a Scottish Premiership game against Ross County. It's just the way the cookie crumbles, my friends. But it is what it is. And we go into the second half. Like I said, Dundee United should really score a few times. This Cannon misses a few opportunities. Stephen Fletcher misses an opportunity. Hibs don't really have anything massively clear cut. You feel like they should have, but they don't really. Nisbet really had a quiet game, but they finally get a ball into the box. Hibs, it's Milifinko or something. I don't know how you pronounce his name. He's Ukrainian. It's awful for Mulgrew. The ball goes under him, kind of like it went yesterday under Alistair Johnson. But the difference is Mulgrew doesn't throw himself to the ground, and the ref doesn't give the pishest foul ever. Milifinko steps up, buries it in off the bar. No saving this. I don't care who's in nets, man. This is not getting saved. Epic finish. After this, Kevin Nisbet takes a free kick, rattles it off the bar. The rebound is then hit over. It's a dodgy angle for the rebound, so it was never really never really their fault at the end of the day. And then we had another chance for, I can't remember the guy's name. The guy's linked Aigun or something. Aigun, I don't know, man. But he's played through, right? Really good build-up play. And he just slots it wide, and you think, fuck, this game's going to end 1-1. But then Stevie Fletcher puts his body on the line, and he's brought down by a fish out of water. Will Fish. It's a really soft penalty. It's a penalty, right? But it's one of those penalties where it's it's soft, but it's way more like what the fuck is the defender doing rather than like the attacker's been doing, because there's a penalty, right? And then Jamie McGrath steps up and he puts it away. He's got all the confidence in the world. I mean, this is crucial for Dundee United's season. You feel like if this doesn't go in, they're in the mud and it's absolutely good night. But you know, he had the minerals and he put it away. And Dundee United move on to 25 points. Absolutely crucial win. I mean, they talked about it during this game. Dundee United should not be in this situation. I tend to agree with it, man. I think we predicted them top 6 and maybe getting European group stage football this season. Obviously, that didn't happen, but you know what? They shouldn't be in this scenario. And I feel like out of the teams that are in the bottom 3, they've got the players to go on a run that can get them out of it. And, you know, yeah. But good for Dundee United. As for Hibs, the Ember clubs have kind of just absolutely collapsed recently in terms of form. Next up, they play each other. Be interesting to see who can win that. But until next time, peace.